was a little damp, a little soggy, kind of push up on the drywall ceiling in the corner. So I called Chase, who's visited here a few times, to come look at the roof. It's right on the side of the house. He went up, quickly looked at the roof, knew it wasn't going to be the roof, so he went into the attic. He found a leaking pipe coming from the HVAC unit on an elbow down, going down on the side of the house to exit the house. He said, "You need to get this fixed yesterday before it causes any more damage." So we called Tom Bunch, had his guy come out. He fixed the pipe in about 2 minutes. We thought we were going to be good to go. A week later, in the family room, in the kind of the corner of the room where we never go to, we were cleaning, saw there was pretty extensive water damage all down the side of the corner of that, which matches my son's closet. And we moved the couch, and sure enough, we had significant water damage on the hardwood floors. At that point, I called Liberty Mutual. Hey, we've got some significant water damage, what do we do? I've never really had to deal with too much water damage in my past. They got me connected with a restoration company, had them out that night. It was probably 3 o'clock when I made the call. The guys got out there 7:30, 8 o'clock. They worked until 1 a.m. that night. By about 10 p.m. they told us, hey, you're not going to be able to stay here. Go get yourself a hotel. Thankfully, my mom was right down the road. We could stay with my mom. But Liberty Mutual would have paid for the hotel if we needed to stay in the hotel. So the restoration people worked through the night, got everything taken care of, and then an adjuster called me the next day. So I worked only with the claims department and was able to get all the restoration work done. And they were able to tear out all the drywall, start the drying process, and quarantine part of this, because they thought that there could be mold. There was no confirmation. The adjuster came out probably 2 days later. All he did was take measurements, calculations, put it into his computer, and then within 5 minutes I had a check for $14,000 and an extensive itemized worksheet. That $14,000 was the depreciated value of all of my repairs. The reason it was depreciated value is only to confirm that you're actually going to do the work. So there was a depreciated value amount on one side, and then there was the replacement cost on the other side. So I got the check that day for depreciated value with the guarantee that once I show proof of the work with canceled checks or just proof of the checks, they will reimburse me for the rest of the amount that I paid. So then, at that point, the restoration people in Chase referred me to people that can put my house back together. That was going to include flooring, drywall, painting, some mold work, and that's about it. But it was going to be in the neighborhood of probably $17,000 or $18,000 if I did everything that was going to be given to me by the insurance company, which I didn't have to do. They overpaid for a lot of things, including the garage. We had very small damage. They paid to repaint the entire garage and do a bunch of molding and stuff in the garage, which just was completely unnecessary. All I had to do was just splash some paint on myself. So I had the builders come out, or the reconstruction people come out. They were able to patch the walls that day. Over the next probably week, they painted everything for me. I had them do some stuff on the side for me, install some ceiling fans, and then they came out and did the flooring, which took another week or so. And they had to tear up the flooring. It was engineered hardwood, which made it pretty difficult to get. The way that they glued it onto the slab made it pretty difficult to get up. So that took them a little bit longer than expected. And then they were able to put it all, lay it all back down. They were able to, because of the flooring before, they were able to kind of fix one of my back doors, which was included in the insurance claim. And then what wasn't included originally was in Owen's bedroom. They had to quarantine part of the bedroom, even though the water damage was only in the closet. They had to quarantine part of the bedroom. So the original insurance claim didn't include the paint for Owen's bedroom. When they took that quarantine down, the glue from the tape took down some of the paint. So I called Liberty Mutual, they approved, I was able to repaint Owen's bedroom in a very simple process. I did mean to print out a copy of my claim. I did print it out, it's sitting on my printer at work. So if anyone wants to see a copy of it, I will be more than happy to send a few pages of it. It is very itemized. Some of the things that I got paid for were like shoe moldings, which in some areas of Owen's Closet I probably got paid about $2.18 for, but that's how in-depth the claim was. It's about 8 pages, and it lists everything from depreciated value to replacement cost. The entire process of everything took about 9 weeks from finding the issue to fixing the claim, to finalizing the claim. I haven't received my replacement cost check yet. I just haven't sent in a few receipts, which I will do probably today or tomorrow, and I should get everything from Liberty Mutual within the next 7 to 10 days. I'm quickly running out of time. One thing I will say, and this is an interesting part, is that the only thing that I was not paid for was replacing the pipe. The reason for that is because that is wear and tear. Insurance does not cover wear and tear, but it does cover all of the damage that wear and tear costs. To replace that pipe, the PVC pipe that was up there, I think it cost me $125 with Tom Bunch, but that was also including putting some coolant into my air conditioning unit. So, I'm James Curtin with Liberty Mutual. I offer home insurance, and I can walk all my clients through their claim process.